Hi, thanks for watching Your Home Houston, where we focus on all things business, real estate, and lifestyle. My name is Todd Frederking.
And I am Chris Kelso, and in studio right now we have Joe Orsak with Improve My Credit USA. Joe, how you doing?
Fantastic, glad to be here.
Well, you know, first of all, let us know who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for Improve My Credit USA, and we're the consumer voted #1 credit repair company in the state.
#1 credit repair company in the state. And how does credit repair work?
Well, it's not as complex as you would think, but it is tedious. Basically, there's a little over 300 laws that govern how the credit bureaus and the creditors are required to report on your credit. And they don't have the option of saying, well, you know what, we're going to follow these rules but not these rules.
Right.
They have to follow all of the rules. It has to be 100% accurate, 100% verifiable. So basically, to do legitimate credit repair, we're basically holding the credit bureaus and the creditors' feet to the fire and saying, demonstrate that you followed the rules. And good or bad, I'm not making a judgment call on it, but good or bad, about 70% of the time, they don't follow all those rules.
Right.
That translates to inaccurate information being reported on consumers' credit reports. That's where we come in.
So how long does credit repair take, Joe?
It depends on, really honestly, it depends on where the person starts out, how much they have to work on. We get some people that have just a few items to work on. We have some people who have a few pages of items to work on.
Right.
But generally speaking, the average customer is with us 4 to 6 months. That's kind of a normal time frame to expect to be in the system.
You know, and that's not bad at all, 4 to 6 months. You know, how does a person begin to research about their credit?
The first thing, and I highly, highly recommend this for everybody. I mean, myself, I've had it for years, recommend it for you guys and everybody watching. There's a company that we use that I'm not affiliated with. They don't pay me. They should.
I know what you're going to say. They should pay you.
Yes, yes. We give them lots and lots of customers every month. There's a company called mycreditkeeper.com.
Mm-hmm.
They provide all 3 of your credit reports with scores. The first 30 days is free, so it doesn't cost you anything to at least see where you're at and what's going on. But then beyond that, if you keep their service beyond the first month, they're only $9.95 a month. So that's very affordable to stay informed with what's going on with your credit. So the first place is to get set up with mycreditkeeper.com, get your reports, and look at what's going on. That's the first step with all of our customers that come to us. We won't take somebody on as a customer without first setting them up so that we can look at all their credit, look at what's going on each report, and do a line-by-line analysis to determine whether or not they're going to be a good credit repair candidate.
Absolutely.
And if they don't like what they see when they research their credit, can't folks fix their own credit?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, this is kind of a funny thing because I think of any other industry, where does this happen? But we're required in our industry to tell people during our consultation that they can do this on their own. I can imagine, consulting with an attorney and say, you are aware that you can represent yourself in court. I can do that. I can represent myself in court. I can do my own taxes. I can mow my own yard. I can change the oil in my car. I know how to do all that stuff. I would do none of it.
Right. Well, I think you have to be an expert in your field, right?
Yeah,
that's what you happen to be.
The thing with credit repair is this, is that you can do it on your own. And on our website, for that matter, we have a free ebook that we've written up that describes the process of credit repair. We've include in that process multiples of our own letters that we use in the process, the exact same letters that we use. It's not a matter of whether you can or can't do it. It's whether, #1, time is the biggest thing. It's a pain in the rear end, and on the bureau sides, it's not a profit center for them to have consumers disputing. So they don't make it a fun and enjoyable process to go through. So #1 is time. Then beyond that, I ask consumers all the time. There's a couple examples that I give. You go through the process of typing up your whole dispute. You send it in, and many pages, and then you get the response back 30 days later that says, we need proof of who you are. And so then you photocopy a couple items that you have to prove who you are, and you send that in, and 30 days later you get a letter back that says, we don't like that address verification, we want the following ones. And then you send that one in, and you get a letter back that says that wasn't clear, legible, or readable. And now we're 4 months in, and they're just getting to the point of looking at your letter, and they respond back with something that says account verified. I said, what do you do at that point? Because if you don't know that answer, then you should probably hire me.
Absolutely. Well, you know, we're going to be running out of time in this segment. We're going to come back, though, and ask some questions in regards to credit, and more importantly is, how is it calculated? I'm Chris Kelso.
My name is Todd Frederick, and you're watching Your Home Houston. Thanks.